What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the vlog. We're here and we're starting on the decking. We've got some of this Deckorators decking going down, but we're just about to get started on some of the really fun stuff, which is a herringbone inlay that's gonna cut through both of these decks, top layer, lower layer. So we're gonna walk you through the whole thing.
Make sure you hit subscribe.
Stay tuned. All right, first things first here. We're going to determine our center point of this inlay because that's what we have to base our meeting herringbone pattern off of. So I have a mark here. I'm 141 and an eighth off of the edge. So I'm gonna pull a measurement from that side, 141 and an eighth. Then we'll snap a line and we can make sure everything's going in nice and straight. Now we'll snap a line, we'll connect those 2 points, and that is gonna be the basis for this inlay. I can't see anything. I don't have my sunglasses on, and this is not cool. You got them? Yeah, please. We're getting started with our first piece here. So here's our center mark that we snapped that line. I drew a line connecting this across. I've made a mark at 2 3/4 right in the center of our board. So this is the toughest one to set up because we want a couple different things here. We want this corner to end right at our cut, and we need to have this center mark lining up with this here. So we gotta play around with it a little bit, right? Yeah. All right, you're just staring at me. It's making me nervous. So that's where our first board's gonna go. We're gonna get this cut. Catherine, you wanna cut this for me?
Yep.
I got a mark on there, and that's just a 45. These first 2 boards are the most important. Now that we have this one in, I've got my big collapsible square. This is something you can get off our Amazon store, links in the description. We're gonna gap it 3/16 with the square. We've got this outside edge lined up with this board. That's gonna be our cut across the front here. So that's why we had to have this point lined right up with that, and also have this point lined up with our center mark while this is on a 45-degree angle. So that's why it took so long to get this piece in. But now you can see this next piece is gonna come right in like this, and that corner is right on our cut. Sick.
Yo.
What?
Yo. Are you a 90 Day Fiancé fan?
Yes.
You're talking about 90 Day?
Are you a 90 Day Fiancé fan
The
too?
other way.
The other way.
The other way.
You like that one only?
Yeah. We got Ant here. He's gonna start cutting out with our track saw. He's got a line marked here. That is the finished edge of our field boards. Then we're going to have a vertical Khaya breaker board and then our herringbone. So once we get this cut out, it's gonna make our herringbone a little bit easier because we'll have a little bit more wiggle room here. So he's gonna get this cut going now. Anything for the perfect shot. Oh God.
I just breathe in and I can feel like a little tablespoon going.
I got a bunch of decking dust in my drink.
Going with the deck.
Trying to catch it with my tongue before it goes down my throat.
Oh well.
All right, Catherine, what do we got going on here?
All right, so we're installing our risers, and one little trick I like to do is put a screw right in the middle, cut your angle to just a touch over 45 degrees.
A little opening in the back there.
A little opening, and then it just sits right nicely into it. You can put your glue in.
Good to go.
Good to go. And the next tip is you take a little bit of 400 grit sandpaper, and that'll knock these little fuzzies right off.
Go ahead. Tom,
Sean.
this is your second vlog appearance.
Yeah.
We gave an extensive introduction on the last one.
Very extensive.
How you liking it so far?
Love it, man. Love it. It's everything I was looking for and more.
Wow.
Yeah. That's deep, right?
Where were you at before this?
I was at Lowe's Home Improvement. Working those Lowe's for pros, you know?
And now you are a pro. Give words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. I don't know if I have any words of wisdom. Do what you like doing. Don't get stuck in the same old job like I was.
And now what are you doing on the daily?
Building decks and patios.
Now locking it in for justice.
Locking it in for justice.
Locking in for justice.
So we got all of our herringbone pattern in here, and we've got a lot of the surface borders. You can see, once we had this in here, we laid it long, we track sawed it, and then we can get this vertical breaker board in. We have the Costa and the Khaya by Deckorators. One of my favorite combos. It's looking beautiful. I always like to do something like that on a deck that's wider than 20 feet because you can't get full boards, and instead of just doing one vertical breaker, why not have this awesome looking inlay? Connects the top deck to the bottom deck. Really ties the two spaces together. It looks freaking awesome. And our next step here is putting in all of our fascia boards and all of our trim details, and we're also starting on the patio over here. But you're gonna have to wait for the next vlog for all of that stuff, so make sure you leave a comment, let us know what you thought of this, what you wanna see in future videos. Check out our podcast, The Hardworking Happy Hour. Check out our merch store, hit subscribe, and until next time, this is Premier Outdoor Living.